Hey, how's it going? It's your buddy Spwiny here. I'm going to be working on the Year of the Hedgehog 2 video, which has a lot of illustrations and character interactions in it. And I have zero stuff done, hence the thumbnail being my very own Seth Kearsley commission, who drew Spiny for me. For those of you who don't know who Seth Kearsley is, he is the director of the great cinema experience, Eight Crazy Nights. So it was an honor to have Spiny illustrated by the man. I think it's actually really good too. I think it's a very nice looking illustration. I think Seth Kearsley's kind of the ideal person to have draw Spiny, honestly. His art style matches the character. I'm going to start with a background. If anyone in chat wants, if anyone hops in the chat and wants to talk about something or ask about something, go ahead. We might have people join in the call, we might not. I left it open to my buddies, but I left it on them with zero heads up whatsoever. So it might just be me today. I'm going to do this for like 2 hours, and then I have to record. Record some stuff with Chris. That's me, by the way. These are old, but I needed a reference for a roof. Because I'm drawing a rooftop scene. I'm drawing one. Cartoon buffoon, got nothing to ask of yet, but hello. Hello. Yeah, I don't have to ask. Don't have to ask anything either, just feel like hopping on and shooting the shit. That's kind of what this is. I don't know, I like streaming work because it's like it's a motivator to just do it. I don't know why it is. It's like but it works for me. So that's I wanted to use, I'm gonna kind of trace this. So I wanted it to at least be my own footage if I was gonna do that. I guess the zoomed out one's better. I'm not gonna do exact. But I'm horrible at backgrounds, so I'm kind of gonna home movies it and really just kind of scribble one in. Like, home movies has this, like, their soccer background. Oh my god, do I have that still? I bet I do, because I need to copy that too. I'm gonna create a second file for that, because I'm using that setting again and I didn't save it like a fucking idiot. Let's see. How you doing, Toon Buffoon? Like, theirs is neater than mine, even, but it's just like this really sloppy, like, bench in the background, and like this is essentially what they do for a lot of their backgrounds. They just like scribble stuff in. I'm gonna need to recreate this because I'm supposed to have a scene like this in the episode, but I didn't save the background. I don't know why I didn't save the background. I would have done myself a big favor by saving the background. And my tablet is not plugged in. This one's gonna have potentially more illustrations than the fucking Schoolhouse episode, so I don't know why. I think I'm gonna get this out in March, but to be fair, I took big breaks from the Schoolhouse episode. I was not working on it that long. But I'm a shitty artist, and I am not good at drawing backgrounds. So we're kind of gonna base this off of an actual home, which is my own. Well, which is my parents', I should say. But not perfectly. In fact, I don't even know if I really want those windows. This is supposed to be like the roof of a mansion. Now, since it's just the corner, you can argue it is one, but I'm doing well, just trying to get motivation to write. How are you doing? Doing good. Cartoon Buffoon, more like Balloon Spittoon. Oh my god, you've got a rival, Toon Buffoon. Matt Presents, more like Rat repents. That works. Sure, why not? What are you writing for? Just for fun or a project? Rat Descent? Descent probably works better than Repent. I'm a no good tracer, but at least I'm tracing my own shit. I don't know. It's okay to trace a background if you can't draw, right? Just be transparent about it. And don't trace over like a background that someone actually drew. Spiny Norman, more like Spinal Normie. I kind of did that one. You kind of mixed two of the names I've done before. I did Spinal Tap Normie. That's what I did. Even with it being a trace and I can't like draw a smooth fucking line. And if I do my tools to draw a smooth line, it's not going to angle it right. I could use the line tool in Photoshop, but I don't know. I don't really, unless you got a concrete plan, I actually think that looks worse. Because then it just looks stale. I'm literally going to have to draw my lines and like kind of connect them because I can't go straight that long. I don't know why I'm incapable of doing that. Spinal Normie, more like Final Bore Me. Your words are cutting really deep, Matt. Not gonna lie. This is Spicy Norman's house, by the way. It's his mansion. Not the one in the background, the one I'm drawing. Because the one in the background is too small of a house to be Spicy Norman's. I can't go straight very long either. It's okay. It's hard to do, you know? It's hard to do. And maybe I can fix that. I don't need the background to be great. I just need it to be identifiable. Like you understand what's happening. This is like the climax of the episode too. It's not... I don't know why I'm starting on the climax. I think it's because the climax is the scene I'm most interested in this video. Spicy plays a pretty big role in this one, though. But hello there, Matt. I want to know how I've been binging your Hollow Victory vids, and they help me for when I'm working or writing. Oh, that's awesome. We're recording an episode tonight, I think.
Marty dispenses, more like party dispensers.
That was like the first reference I made to you, and it was like such a forced one, too.
Marty dispenses. Yeah, but I've used it several times now.
I know. I mean, I made it too. So reference I made before me and you were even like, I would argue before we were even friends. We were friendly, you know, but we weren't really like. It was common interactions, you know.
Yeah.
Also, to answer the question of what I'm writing, it's a personal hobby. It's just a cringy fan fiction. Yeah, I find it fun and have a small niche audience. So, I just want to entertain people. That's awesome. That's awesome. You don't have to, get defensive if your work to me. I write fucking horrible shit that I just send to my friends. Like, I'm right. There's a whole thing I'm writing right now that is like exclusively being sent to like like 3 people, and that's it. Matt's one of them.
Yeah.
And it's like it's because it's one of those things where it's like I find this funny. There's a slight chance they'll find this funny. No one else is gonna enjoy this. I'm just sending it to them. It's just it's fun writing stuff like that though for sure. I did fan fiction when I was at one point when I was like in high school. I wrote for like a fan fiction website. I deleted that shit though. I did not want that shit to follow me back.
I wrote a Waluigi fanfic, and then I
Right.
like messaged my friends who like wrote fanfic, and I'm like, "Hey, where do you post your fics?" And all of them were like, "Nowhere. I don't post them."
I had one. There was like fanfiction.net, and I wrote stuff for I wrote stuff for Lion King and Smash Brothers, and both were supposed to be perceived as jokes completely. I think I wrote one sincere one, and then everything else was like a shit post. But there were a few people that actually got invested in one of the things I wrote, and I started getting messaged by someone who wanted me to put their furry roleplay character in and have stuff happen with one of their characters. I was 14, and I just kind of stopped posting there after that. And I didn't have to. It didn't traumatize me, but it was just like I don't. Are these the people I'm engaged with here? And no, it wasn't. It was just one guy, but it was just like I don't want to get caught in this shit. I understand Smash Bros, but Lion King. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I just got really back into that movie, so I wrote the one for Lion King was a joke though. Like I would not consider myself a furry if that's where this direction's going, but I also have zero like judgment towards that. I follow a lot of furries.
Yeah, you gotta quit following them, man. Like they send in restraining orders.
I definitely I understand it though. Like I like characters like that a lot. Obviously, I don't consider it like part of my identity or anything. But I think that animal characters like that are. I think they're fun. I think it's more fun to draw them than humans. Not that humans can't be fun to draw. The one sincere one I wrote was the Smash Bros one because that was like a murder mystery thing, and that's probably a lot worse than any of the stuff that I wrote that was trying to be funny. This is not going to be communicated well at all. I erased instead of drew. What are you up to today, Matt? You're off today.
I am. We're gonna record later, right?
Yeah. What time were you
I might,
thinking?
I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6, and then like 5 or 6 my time, and then like maybe I'll stream a little barnyard later.
Gotcha, gotcha. Nice, nice. Did you leave, like, did you miss chat when I was talking about that? Because we were talking about possibly recording tonight.
I didn't hear you talk about it.
Toon Buffoon here, specifically mentioned they've been binging Hollow Victories.
Hmm.
Don't like this one bit. Just gonna have to bite the bullet and accept it, because I can't fucking draw. Alrighty. Whoops. Okay. Why did it select a different layer? I don't get it. I don't know. Tell you what, I don't get it. I gotta find a good day to record with your lines for this map. You have a decent bit of them. I don't know if you read the script, but you have a decent bit of them.
I read some of the script, but I don't even think I got to my part.
Oh. Yeah, Matt, you as Matt have a couple of lines, and Spicy is a pretty big part of this video. It's kind of like a follow-up to the Spicy Norman video in a way.
Hmm.
I'll also admit this video is probably more dramatic than a Spiny Norman video should be, but I'm letting it happen. It'll be fun. I have this close-in interaction with Spiny and Dr. Howard that I really like. Is this gonna work at fucking all with what I'm trying to do? I wonder if I should have made it a different outline color too. I can use a paint bucket tool to fix that, but I'm looking forward to the dark, dramatic story involving Spiny. It'll be something else, that's for sure.
One of Spiny's friends dies of an overdose. It's like Mitzi's cousin. Mitzi's cousin dies of an overdose in the story.
Yeah, it could be like, do all kinds of great stuff. It's the Mellow the Bee all over again, yeah. The, what color should Spicy's house be? It should just be like a white house. Or gray, or... Don't understand why there's paint going in there. That looks closed. That corner there. Make that a little darker because it's being covered in shade. I don't really like this gray look we're going with. Try like a white, but it needs to be like a little darkened because it's nighttime out. It looks bad if I just plaster white too, though. I don't know. I'm like fucking clueless when it comes to this shit. You know, part of the problem is those aren't supposed to be connected like that. Oh, come on, fuck off. God fucking damn it. Why? Is that on a different fucking layer? God fucking damn. God fucking damn it.
Hey, what is up?
Howdy, Chris. Welcome. Trying to draw a house background, but I'm struggling quite a bit. I don't want the lights in the house to be on because this is like an active event that's going on in this video. Oh, and the more I think about it now, it would actually be better if that entire top half was completely gone and we just focused on the roof here. Because then the background behind Spiny is going to be a starry sky instead of a white blob. Let me try that. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. How you doing, Chris? Alright, don't respond. It's not like I wanted to hear anyway. Are you still there, Matt? Am I losing you both, or is Chris just...
Oh, I just muted myself. What's up?
Well, I asked what's up.
Not much. I just picked up Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Oh, right. That's happening today. Or did happen today. Nice, nice.
I will no longer be making videos. I will be gone forever.
Sounds good. If I get rid of the bars here, this might work. I'm going to assume Matt just left because I haven't heard him in a while.
I'm here.
Oh.
Just out making myself some toast.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wish that this was a more interesting stream so far, but I kind of like using these as a motivator, and every once in a while we do get an interesting conversation out of them. There's some like working streams where we have like a really deep and philosophical conversation, and there's some where it's just silence for 2 hours. At least work is getting done.
Did I miss something? I had to get up for a second.
No. I'm just like,
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting closer, but I still don't like even know if you can like really make out what this is. I feel like it doesn't help that the roof is sticking out that much. Like there isn't normally that big of a fucking indent. I think the shape is right, but maybe it should be showing a little bit of the roof too. Maybe it should be an angle where you can kind of see the roof, like the top of it. Gonna lower the opacity on that and try to fix that. And thank you, fucking Photoshop. Oh, fuck off.
So how's your day going?
So far, so good. Just woke up, took my sister to work, and aside from that, not much. I slept in a ton today. What about you?
I feel like shit,
Yeah.
but it's whatever.
I'm doing pretty well.
That's good.
I'm tired, but I don't have work today, so.
That's nice.
Ugh. I need to talk to my boss because he keeps scheduling me like 3 days in a week, and I'm like, it's not that I don't like only working 3 days in a week, but I need money.
I need to cover bills.
If you're not scheduling me more.
This building genuinely looks better with the saturation, with the opacity down. So I tried copying that color. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. I just gotta get rid of the remains of the original drawing. This is you're getting like slightly better each time. It still doesn't look good, but it's like more. We are miles above where we started. Okay, then why isn't drawn over that work, you fucking piece of shit? Oh, come on. Fuck off. Oh, that's right. That's I can just keep drawing over that. So that's another layer above. You know what I need to look at as a reference? I need to look at that fucking BoJack shot. Okay. So that's good now. I think I've started to adopt. Like, I at least want to start adopting drawing Spiny the way that Matt does it, and so do a lot of the artists I commission. Because when I draw Spiny and I'm drawing, like, the nose connecting to the body, I often go like that. To where there's, like, almost like a lip underneath the nose. Or whenever I can commission someone, or I see Matt do this in his comics for Overtime, too. The nose kind of leads directly into the mouth instead. And I think, I don't know, like, sometimes doing that can be good for an expression, especially like a grumpy one, but I feel like it's easier to draw, and I think it looks nicer for the most part than having that, like, lip underneath the nose. So I might change that. I'll at least experiment with it in a few shots, since Spiny isn't that consistent of a character yet. I'd like to settle on a number of spikes that he has, because he has a different number of spikes in every shot. And that probably needs to stop. That's like fucking Tracy Ullman Simpsons with Bart.
So, since Matt does the comic, does that mean he's our Ken Penders?
Yes. He does more of the I was gonna say we do the comic, but Matt does more of the comic than I do.
I want to do an arc in Spiny eventually where, like, I try to go Ken Penders on the series.
You could do something meta with that, where it's like it's happening in the comics, but it's actually affecting the art style as it happens. That would be great. I would love that. I would help you with that. Let's try to come up with a consistent thing for Spiny right now. So we got 4 so far. I like the idea of there being 2 that kind of stick up around his forehead, and then the rest are in the back. I've been doing that lately. Just so he's not like, just so his head isn't like completely flat leading up to the back. He doesn't have ears, and that's at this point he's never going to have them because it's been too fucking long. And that's why he never listens. Haha. So let's see if we can come up with a consistent number of spikes for Spiny that does not have to be followed when you're drawing your comics, Matt, just for the videos. Let's see, 1, 2. Well, we'll count those 2 as separate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe 8? I mean, that kind of works. I don't know. It might be better if he has more of them, though. That's my only concern about picking something consistent right off the bat. But it's been almost 2 years now.
You gotta get consistent at some point.
Says you. I don't know. I think that works. I have never said anything to the man. Have never tweeted at him once. Have said nothing relating to him. And barely tweet. All I do is like and retweet stuff, and he still has me blocked. Then that must mean he has... Because some people have it set to where if you're following a certain person, you're immediately blocked. I should check if I'm blocked by Ken Penders. Because there are people who do that. There's a lot of people on Twitter where they just have, like, something... I don't know how you do it, but, like... you know, like, you can... I think you can set it to where people, if they're following someone, like, let's say, Matt really fucking hates, Nostalgia Critic, and I'm following Nostalgia Critic on Twitter, Matt's Twitter would automatically block me for doing that. Let me see if I'm blocked by Ken Penders. That's interesting. I'm not blocked, so I wonder who you're following that caused that, because if you never even tweeted about him, unless you mentioned him in a comment and he, like, did any search on his name on Twitter and then blocked you.
That's a dumb.
Like, I know that fucking nostalgia chick, Lindsay Ellis. I know she's not nostalgia chick anymore. Lindsay Ellis had YMS blocked, and I only know that because people were asking to have her on Sardonicast. And for him, it's just like, I guarantee you it's because of someone he's following and not something he said. Guarantee you. But... oh...
Obscurus Lupa has me blocked, and I'm like 90% sure it's because when the change the channel shit happened, I was still following Brad Jones.
Let me see if I wonder if she blocked me, because I'm Mackle she probably did, but I don't think I followed anyone from Channel Awesome on Spiny. But or might she, I don't even know what she would go by on Twitter.
Allison Pregler.
I can't even find her typing her name in, so I guess I don't need to know that. No, Ken Penders doesn't have me blocked, so I don't. I was thinking maybe if you follow Ian Flynn, he has you blocked or something, but I think I follow Ian Flynn and I'm not blocked. If I'm not following Ian Flynn, let me see if following him will get me blocked. No, I'm following him.
Yeah, you're instantly blocked.
I'm curious to know who I could follow to get instantly blocked by Ken Penders.
Probably Archie, or say,
Let me try Archie. I want to see if I can get blocked by Ken Penders live. Sega, I don't think I'm following, nor am I really interested. I should. I'm the Sonic guy. Okay, let's just look up Ken Penders real quick, though, to make sure. Okay, not blocked yet. Okay, I'll follow Sega.
Just like at him.
Block me, please. Yeah, not blocked yet. Maybe if I follow the official Sonic movie page, I'll be blocked. Because they stole his character. Because I don't think I'm following that page. Yeah, I'm not. Alright, following the greedy studio that stole innocent Ken Penders' work. Not blocked. I'm actually kind of disappointed. Oh, I guess I'll follow Ken Penders while I'm at it.
Get blocked immediately.
It is kind of wild that, like, there are so many artists who've been, like, screwed out of their creations. Meanwhile, Ken Penders was making stuff specifically for the Sonic brand, and he got away with it. He got his own characters back.
I know. And it's for the dumbest thing. I can see his account again. Just checked it. I'm not blocked anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he even had something set up like that and then, like, decided it was petty and got rid of it. I don't know. Because if you didn't tweet at him or you didn't say anything to him, I can't imagine. I normally, when I see, like, someone I never interacted with has me blocked, it's like, okay, I followed someone that you don't like. Like, I followed, back on my old account, I'm not followed to anymore, I followed Keemstar briefly, and I'm sure that led to so many accounts blocking me, like, instantly, just like that.
It's funny, I don't even have a Twitter, but I'm learning so much from you guys.
I shit on Twitter a lot, and it's just because I think it's like a platform that you can kind of get the worst of interactions because of the way it's set up. But realistically, there's good things about it too. It's impossible for me to open it without getting angry though. Like it happens every time. I'll try to be reading about something in the news that happened, and I'll like go into the comments to see if there's a source, and then it's just immediately people ripping each other apart without any setup whatsoever.
Yeah,
I think they're infuriating
what is the
people.
good thing of Twitter?
Art, learn about stuff. You can discover different people's work there because it's being shared around a lot. Sometimes something humorous is posted. Sometimes someone will post something that you forgot about. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's neat. Sometimes you do like get some news from it. You gotta be fucking careful with the fucking news stuff. You can't use Twitter. Twitter is where you learn about it and then you look it up yourself. You know, you don't listen to what Twitter says about the news, but it can be a good way to stay informed. But you just can't use it for everything. I also don't think you should spend a lot of time on there.
No.
Oh, that would imply him being mature. I mean, it could be him being a little bit more mature, or it could just be him realizing how many followers he lost by doing that.
I'm not trying to diss you, Michael. It's just I feel like there's so many other ways to find art and news.
Well, Twitter, I mean, sure, but Twitter is one that so many people are on.
For sure.
So you get a lot just from... Look, I'm not going to argue with you that Twitter sucks. I hate it. Like, I shit on it probably more than anyone here.
I just don't see the purpose. That's a me problem, not a you problem.
Oh, it's probably why I have contact with Matt. Because we met for YouTube, but we actually talked on Twitter.
See, that's like the only good thing, though, that you can tell me. I don't know, it's just I keep hearing like people, like for all the stuff that it does, I've heard more people upset with it. And if something upsets you that much, it's just so hard for me to be like, yeah, it's worth it.
But YouTube upsets me that much, you know? Because they're constantly doing shit. I don't know, like, I agree, I think Twitter fucking sucks, but it's also just kind of like... Oh, there's a reason I still go on it. I went months without using it at a point, and I enjoyed that, but... There's stuff I learn about from checking it out. It's a good hub for all of that. That's all I can really say. Yeah, there's other places you can find it, but there's a reason I'm not at those other places, and I'm on Twitter to do that.
Yeah.
But I think if you decide to stay off of it, you're not making a bad call at all. I think it's a shitty website. I think it's gotten worse.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not dissing, I'm just curious, because, you know, I don't...
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I'm just trying to give you a genuine answer. I'm not... like I said, I think... Okay, at the end of the day, I'll say this. I do think you are better off if you're not spending time on Twitter. I'll say that. I do think you're probably better off. Because if you use Twitter, you're very likely to get addicted to it.
I think the problem is it's easy for me to not get addicted because all of the terrible people and terrible opinions that like literally are about people like me are on Twitter, and I can't avoid it as easily as everyone else.
Because
so
as I'm...
That's why I'm like, no, Twitter's not for me. Twitter's like taking a nail and a hammer and putting it in my toe. For me.
Yeah, I saw your recent ratings regarding almost every Sonic game. I really only check my follower tab, so I just see stuff from people I like. And that's another problem with me, is I often go to For You because I get bored of my follower tab. Not because like the people I'm following are posting boring stuff. It's because I don't follow a million people on Twitter, so I don't get that much. Like if I look through my timeline, I'm done pretty quick. Twitter is essentially, every time you see me post anything, I'm probably doing it on my lunch break at work. And aside from that, I typically stay off of it unless I want to check in on an artist I follow. Because I enjoy looking at some of the stuff that fellow Sonic creators put up. And honestly, I follow. I know it's like I do like other stuff other than Sonic and Better Call Saul, but that is like majority of the artists I follow on Twitter. It's like Better Call Saul or Sonic art. Like,
Michael, why would you lie like that?
oh, how am I lying?
You don't like more than Sonic and Better Call Saul. I mean, maybe BoJack Horseman.
I like Stupid Mario Brothers, but there's not a lot of fan art of that. Oh, I'm taking too long to draw this, but there's one Spiny done. Let's draw another Spiny. And when I say let's draw another Spiny, I mean let's lower the opacity on the first one and only redraw some of the Spiny. I do like stuff like that too, though, like the posts going around saying like give your opinion on every game or give your opinion on this, and like okay, I can do that. Like one yesterday was the talk about what introduced you to the series, and I actually have a funny story of that because I played Sonic 1 on a Genesis, thought it was a black Nintendo 64, and I also thought that the game was based on the TV show. And it's like, oh, that's kind of a funny thing to bring up, right?
Did you say a black 64?
Yeah, I thought my cousin's Genesis was a black Nintendo 64. I didn't realize.
Were you one of those cool kids that had like a colored 64?
I had the Pikachu 64.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah, my mom gave it away or threw it out, and I don't like. It's just like you saw how much those things were fucking going for at too many games.
Yeah. Well, no. The thing that's crazy is that like I always that there's people out there that had like the cool 64s.
Yeah.
Because I just have like the black one.
Yeah. No, I had the fucking one with the Pokemon controller, the Pikachu, where the reset button was his foot, like, and it came with Hey You Pikachu. It was just like, I still have my copy of Hey You Pikachu. I could probably, that's probably worth something, but like oh, that 64. We have 2 GameCubes in our basement, because we were talking about this the other day, and I was just telling my dad, hold on to those, don't get rid of them. And like, because he was agreeing, you know what we used to like have that might be worth something now, and we were trying to see if we can find them because we never threw them out. Do you remember those old, like, I forget what they were called, but it was like a pair of binoculars where you put that round thing in and you went through a bunch of images, normally from like a movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
I forget what those are called. My mom had those, and she had that one from when she was a kid, you know, like that's how old it was, and it had like Snow White in it. So that's at this point that's like a vintage toy, you know. That's like, people
are looking for those.
Yeah, I bet we have it. I bet we have it somewhere in the house. I used to play with that thing all the time when I was a kid, and
I think a GameCube is moderately expensive.
Yeah, I think it's just like, right, you know, I don't think it's like a big collector's thing now, but I think it will be.
The GameCube, I think that's actually a pretty decently expensive console. I think it's up there with the Saturn.
I got texts.
And like price, you know what I mean?
In, please. Sure, Dad, I'll do that. But yeah, I try to think about like what old stuff I have. Like I got N64 games, and those would like I could set up something. Like I could like sell those, and I'd probably get something for them. I'm not looking to do that right away.
In truth, it depends with 64 games because there's not like a big market for that anymore.
Maybe. I've got Mario 64. I've got Dr. Mario 64. I wouldn't ever get rid of Mario Party 3. But I got that one because of Chris. Was that one official? Yeah. Like, was that one even an official one?
It's not official.
Okay, so yeah, there's that too. But I'm holding on to that one for sure.
So here's the deal.
Hey You Pikachu.
Will go for $80 to $100. Yeah, it depends on the color.
I think I've got black and purple.
Oh, the purple one goes for more than the black one.
And then I have the purple one's not in perfect shape though because I put like a fucking Xbox sticker on it for the longest time for whatever reason, and then
You can
peeled it
always
off.
spin it up.
Well, I peeled it off, and it's like it definitely took something off of the GameCube, but it wasn't like terrible. I've got an original Xbox. I've got. That's probably the oldest
Did you know
console I
that
have.
If you mod your Xbox, it'll go for more money than a regular Xbox.
That's funny. I know that the Xbox was fucking indestructible because people were like making fun of it because Xbox 360 came out and it broke for no fucking reason all the time. Where
It was poorly manufactured.
where the Xbox, the original Xbox, there's videos of people slamming them down a like flight of stairs where they were like completely unharmed. Even when
those things can kill a man if you threw it at him.
Yeah, even when fucking Julian did Smash and stuff, he did one where he smashed a bunch of video game consoles, and the Xbox he clearly struggled with, like in that video, like it was not breaking that well. He smashed a Sega Dreamcast, and I wonder if he regrets doing that now. What else did he smash in that episode? He smashed a DS, which, whatever.
How much did Dreamcast go for? I don't remember them being that expensive.
They're just kind of a rare console. That's it. I don't know if they're expensive. Sometimes it's not about like, oh, how much money could you make off of them? Because even with my 64 games, I don't know if I'd want to sell them. You know.
I don't know if a Dreamcast is that rare though.
Is it not? Anything can kill a man if you try hard enough. That's true, Toon
For
Buffoon.
sure. I mean, I guess the thing is that where I'm at, I'm close to secondhand gaming stores, so like, you know.
I'm gonna try to murder Chris with a saltine cracker. Let's see if we can do it.
You could.
Could try to like. It's point enough to where maybe you could cut a throat with it. I won't do it to Chris though. I'll do it to someone else. This is a
Dr.
live
Howard.
confession, Dr. Howard. Yeah, we're gonna kill Dr. Howard with a saltine cracker. That's officially how he's gonna die. It might happen years from now.
We replace it with a robot.
We replace him with Dr. Chuck.
Anyways, it's just, I guess I take for granted that I'm really close to multiple, like, secondhand game stores.
I guess I don't know. I'm just kind of going off of like who I know who owns one. That's kind of how I'm basing it. You're the only person I know who owns a Dreamcast.
Yeah,
But maybe
I'm
it's
the only
not that
person like that doesn't have a life.
Dreamcast also, I think there's just less of them because that one didn't really. That one sold fine, didn't it? It just didn't last.
It sold poorly, but like, with that being said, they had a lot of stock. Like, the Saturn is the more, like,
Okay.
harder one to find, and, you know. I think the Dreamcast is, like, more expensive than it used to be. Like, you could get it for, like, $30 back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's more expensive now. Like, I think it's, like, a 50 to 80 kind of thing. Xboxes are expensive now because, like, the modding scene is crazy. People like modding the classic Xbox because, like, you can get the Xbox to do almost fucking anything.
Yeah. The yeah, the N64 had like the main reason that would have gone well is just because it's like I had a collector's item version of it. Like it was the Pokemon one. That was a big one, but yeah, I don't have that anymore. I have the controller.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's just the controller's a lot. Well, like even the colored 64s aren't like worth a lot of money, and so is the black one, I think.
Switch over to Premiere for now. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go, because I mean, me and you even have stuff we're gonna do, Chris. So maybe we could just like end this soon and start that a little early if you're down. Up to you, of course.
I heard you. I'm sorry, you faded out a little bit.
Oh, I was just saying like we could like probably wrap up this stream soon and just do what me and you needed to do.
Okay.
If that works with you.
It does. Just give me a couple seconds. Cause
No, you're fine still. I'm gonna go a little longer. I'm definitely gonna wrap this up soon. I wanted to get a start on this. I definitely got a start on this. I want to try to limit how much Spiney's expression changes in this, since there's just so many scenes, and like I like making these animated and or adding like expression to these, but I gotta like not write myself into a situation where it's taking me forever to get stuff done because I go too big with it. I don't know. At the same time, I don't want to half-ass shit. It's kind of a weird. I feel like I need a better balance of how I'm doing this. Especially since the last call is also going to be. I'm actually thinking of doing Brawl before 3D Blast, because Brawl is going to be a less like it's going to be a lower maintenance episode.
Oh, you're actually doing the Brawl one?
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to message you about that one. Actually, I forgot to send you the message because I asked you for like feedback on something because I think you understand the game better than I do.
Probably. You asked me something about Golden Sun a while ago.
Just if you thought it was worth streaming, because they added it to the Nintendo Switch Online. I'm like, all right, Zach really likes those. Might be worth checking them out.
No, don't worry about it.
What's up?
Big an ass.
We didn't get too far in.
Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say we got a little further in Super Mario RPG the other night, but I want to continue that one with you for our great interactions. I hope it'd be great if like Zach could join and he could be Gino, and we can just improvise the whole time.
It just turns into the Nylock thing again, but with
Nylock.
Zach.
That I with those videos, I'm thinking of kind of Mackle and Zatch in them where I cut. Tell me if you're okay with that. For couch co-op videos, I just like the idea of editing the hell out of them, like not just.
I mean that's kind of what I thought was you were gonna do with them. So
I would like really. It means a lot gets cut out, and it means that probably some like stuff gets cut out. But I just like I want my couch co-op videos to be different from the Spiny Norman ones, where it's not really like a podcast.
Well, I mean, that's like what our other playthroughs are on the channel, so I don't mind.
Yeah, and like that's just my contribution, you know. That's not what I'm saying. All the videos should be like just my contribution to the channel.
Well, here's the deal, though, is that mine are more of like podcasts because I like to share shit with you.
Right.
So
right.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, and I think that works. And I think that's
on it, so.
I think that's ideal for like the one series that's coming out that I don't know if you want me to talk about.
I just need to upload it. The first one's done. I'm just fucking.
Are you okay if I mention what it is on stream?
Yeah.
Well, if anyone ever wanted to see me play, I don't even play it. I watch it and comment on it. If anyone was ever curious to see me go through a Silent Hill game, that's coming soon. I gotta send you that. I'll send you that today. But I mean, part 1 and 2 are.
Yeah, part 1 and 2
good.
are done. You need to send me part 3 and 4, I think.
Yeah, we did it in 4 sessions, I think. I think it was only like 3 sessions, actually. I think day 1 we just did 2 recordings.
We did 2, but like there's multiple episodes. There's like technically 4 episodes altogether. Because I had to cut 1 recording short.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Ends in a funny way. Because I didn't record my audio. So like I cut out a lot.
Oh. Well, as long as it gets most of it in there. Only thing that stinks about OBS is doing a weird thing lately where it's capturing you guys really quietly, and I don't know why. I try. You were in the call with me the one night I was trying to fix it. I do not know what's going on with OBS. It's probably doing it right now. Chris and Matt are probably way lower than me. And I want to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
Oh, so I don't know. I lost it. It wasn't important.
Alright, so you're going to hear a little bit of the video right now if you're watching the stream. I'm not sharing it with you guys, but I'm going to have Spiny Dr. Howard come into frame. Is he too big? He's a little too big. Let's try 94. 90. That's better. And we'll add in his lip sync later.
Hey!
He should be coming up a little earlier then.
Hey, buddy. I know after what tonight's been, I might not be the first person you want to see. It's fine, you can sit with me, or float. Do you even have legs in that thing? Yeah, but they don't really do me that good considering how many...
He might still be a little too big. Let's try 85.
hours a day I spend sitting here. Hey, buddy. I know after what tonight's been, I might not be the first person you want to see. It's fine, you can sit with me, or float. Do you even have legs in that thing? Yeah, but they don't really do me that good considering how many hours a day I spend sitting here.
Alright. Oh, they sound on the same level. I have bad hearing, so it may not be the best judgment. Yet they don't sound quiet. That's good. It's good to hear. Alright. Well, that's done.
Well, that's good.
I mean, it started. I shouldn't say it's done. This video's gonna take a while. I'm probably gonna work on this for a few more hours today, and then I'll switch over to the mailbag and try to get that done, because it's been about a month. Alright. Well, thank you for attending, Toon Buffoon, as always. Maybe a Barnyard stream at Matt's place tonight.
At Matt's place, we're doing Barnyard.
Doing Barnyard.
Yeah, if we get done with Hollow Victory time. Chris, are you clear for like 6 tonight?
I should be.
6 our time or your
Alright.
time?
6 your time.
Alright, yeah. Alright, that sounds good.
Alright. Talk to you guys then.
Yep. Peace.